We all love superheroes, right? Why? Well, because they're so freaking cool. Their superpowers, costumes, personality, just everything about them is awesome. Here's a list of the top 10 superhero movies set to be released in 2019. At 10, it's Hellboy, Rise of the Blood Queen.
I'm on your side! Sorry, my bad.
We always have mixed feelings about reboots, especially superhero reboots, but this one looks promising. Based on the graphic novel Hellboy by Mike Mignola, we're introduced to David Harbour as Hellboy, the protagonist. The antagonist is Nemu, the Blood Queen, played by Mila Jovovich, who gives us an anticipation of action and overall on-set brilliance. We remember her as Alice from the Resident Evil franchise. This is the third movie following Hellboy in 2004 and Hellboy 2: The Golden Army in 2008. We're a little anxious to see what this production looks like.
Oi, I need some ID, love.
Are you serious?
At 9, it's Dark Phoenix.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
In this anticipated superhero film based on the X-Men, we'll see the Phoenix, aka Jean Grey, one of Professor X's favourite students, transform into a very powerful mutant with telepathic and telekinetic powers. The movie depicts a rescue mission in space gone wrong as Jean, played by Sophie Turner, loses control of her abilities, with the X-Men trying to subdue one of their own. This will be the 12th movie in the X-Men series and is a follow-up to X-Men Apocalypse.
Jean.
At 8, it's The New Mutants. The New Mutants has been described as a horror superhero film based on the graphic Marvel comics by Claremont. This will come hot on the heels of Dark Phoenix as the 13th movie in the X-Men series. These are a new breed of teenage mutants who've been locked up in a facility to protect them from themselves as they get to harness their own superpowers. We're crossing our fingers in the hope that one of the original X-Men makes a cameo appearance in this.
It's a haunted house.
At 7, it's Spawn.
Dundee!
Spawn is based on a comic series by the same name by Todd McFarlane. He's not exactly a hero, as he's an unwilling soldier who refuses to lead an army of the devil set to fight the war against heaven. Spawn ultimately turns away from evil, yet his origin states that he was resurrected in hell to lead the army of evil. We're not too sure if it's a reboot of the 1997 movie which featured Michael J. White as Al Simmons, aka Spawn, but the 2019 production is set to have a new cast. We're in the dark about the plot of the new movie at the moment, however it has been confirmed that Jamie Foxx will take that role on as Spawn and the detective will be played by Jeremy Renner. At 6, it's Shazam.
That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
Shazam is a product of Warner Brothers and DC as they try a completely different approach from what we're accustomed to. Directed by David Sandberg, the movie's based on the DC Comics character of the same name. It's a cocktail of comedy and action as we follow Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, a troubled 14-year-old orphan living in Philadelphia. Now the plot begins with Billy joining a new foster family, his 7th home in a row. We see Billy take a ride on the subway before being mystically transported to a different realm where an ancient wizard grants him superhuman strength just by him uttering the words Shazam. His powers are put to the test as he encounters the evil Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, played by Mark Strong. Shazam, played by Zachary Levi, brings some charisma and humour to the screen as he and his new foster brother Freddie Freeman, played by Jack Dillon, must learn what his new powers are.
You have bullet immunity!
I'm bulletproof.
You're dead.
At 5, it's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is the first film by Marvel with the lead hero played by a female. Directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleek, Captain Marvel aka Carol Danvers will be portrayed by Brie Larson. She's a US Air Force fighter pilot who gains powerful abilities after her DNA fuses with that of an alien species referred to as Kree during an explosion. The film's set in the 90s and explores the hero's adventure in the time before Captain America and Iron Man came to prominence. Some notable appearances in the film include Samuel L. Jackson as a young Nick Fury. Being an ally and teammate to the Avengers over the years, it'll be a great addition to the Marvel superhero movie collection.
I'm gonna end it.
At 4, it's Glass.
It's amazing to meet you.
Good for you.
Glass is another masterpiece from director M. Night Shyamalan, which brings together the narratives of two of his standout originals, Unbreakable from 2000 and Split from 2016, in an all-new comic book thriller. Having dangled the prospect of a trilogy after the success of Split, fans were more than thrilled to find out it's in production. The trailer does little by only giving us a hint of the plot, and we're really left craving more. Uniting the cast of Unbreakable and Split, Glass sees Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, James McAvoy and Anya Taylor-Joy team up for what may be M. Night Shyamalan's most complex film yet. It promises to be unique as well as entertaining, bringing out the connection between reality and fantasy.
I need your abilities to get us all out of here and show the world we exist.
At 3, it's Avengers 4.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Just as we think we're recovering from the superhero movies of 2018, especially Avengers Infinity War, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. As we usher in 2019, we're filled with expectations of not just 1 or 2, but 10 superhero flicks that aim to top up what was depicted in 2018. We have an ease and anxiety at the same time as we wait for the 4th Avengers film, which was unofficially referred to as Avengers Infinity War Part 2, but is now currently untitled. The story seems so final as most of the characters disintegrated into thin air after Infinity War. With Thanos, portrayed by Josh Brolin as the main villain, we're left to wonder if the few Avengers that survived the devastating events then stand a chance against him. The cast still holds big names and the producers have been quite numb about it all. The franchise still promises a lot of eye-catching fight scenes as well as mind-blowing stunts.
This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. I got really big.
Is this an old message?
At 2, it's Spider-Man Far From Home. Following the success of Spider-Man Homecoming, Marvel Studios is set to release the sequel titled Spider-Man Far From Home. With director John Watts returning behind the camera, the film will be set after the events of the untitled Avengers film. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, played by Tom Holland, is set to encounter one of his most formidable foes, Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. Mysterio often makes Spider-Man question his own senses and perception of the world around him, relying more on psychological and chemical weapons than physical attacks. The film promises a lot of adventure as some scenes are shot in Europe, and Spider-Man will also have a new suit, which will no doubt have fans anxious and excited.
Captain? Big fan of Spider-Man?
And at 1, it's Joker.
Whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Joker, directed by Todd Phillips, is a film about Batman's all-time arch-nemesis. The official communication from Warner Brothers about this movie elicited public interest as the character is known for his deranged, diabolical and anarchistic tendencies. Joaquin Phoenix plays the role of the Joker and we're looking forward to a standout performance from him, so no pressure there. The movie depicts Gotham City in the 80s and focuses on how Arthur Fleck came to be the Joker as it delves into the life of a failed stand-up comedian who's later driven insane and becomes a psychopathic criminal mastermind. Since the film explores the depths of his origin without a superhero as his nemesis, the ancillary characters are of vital importance here, and they include Robert De Niro, Bill Camp, Zazie Beetz and Douglas Hodge. Those are our top 10 superhero movies releasing in 2019. What do you think of this list? If there are any other particular videos that you want us to create, then comment below and let us know. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our new uploads. Don't forget, we'd love it if you visit our online shop, the Regent stores. You can pick up loads of clothes there, accessories and merchandise all related to different movies, TV series, games and anime. You can find the link to the store in our description. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time on the TV Regent.
You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it, you can never beat him in the they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor